As Hyundai's first electric vehicle, the Ioniq 5N represents a new segment of high-performance electric vehicles that focuses on the driver through new technologies and increased capabilities on the racetrack. This also marks the first step in the N electrification strategy that will be followed by N electric models in the future. The exterior of the new Hyundai Ioniq 5N crossover comes with the expected N developments, but these have been updated for this model. These include contrasting black trim, an N-masked graphic fascia with functional mesh, air curtains, and active air flaps up front for more effective brake cooling. The lip spoiler accentuates the car's wide shape and is accented by a new luminous orange strip exclusive to this model. This is also the case along the side skirts, where the distinctive creases create a prism-like shape that distinguishes the car. The headlights are a thin, U-shaped design that evokes a muscle car look beneath the low brow line. A wing-type spoiler is installed at the rear, and a triangular brake light is integrated into it. The rear diffuser and air outlet are as aerodynamic as they are aesthetically pleasing, and the luminous orange accent strip carries the N theme here. The taillights are slim, double rectangular on each side. Under the hatch is a black bumper with checkered flag reflectors. 21-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in high-grip Pirelli P0275/35 or 21 tires fill the slightly flared arches, and striking orange brake calipers are visible through the geometric design. The Ioniq 5N looks very performance-oriented and futuristic if it tries, and among its competitors, we think it's the most striking. Hyundai tells us that exterior colors for the Hyundai Ioniq 5N will include performance blue in metallic and matte, abyss black pearl, cyber gray metallic, ecotronic GRA, and atlas white in metallic and matte, as well as gravity gold pearl matte orange and Soltronic. Dimensions provided for the Hyundai Ioniq 5N show that it is nearly an inch lower, less than 2 inches wider at the bottom, and 3 inches longer than the regular model, thanks to the N styling it wears. The Ioniq 5N comes in at 185.6 inches long, 76.4 inches wide, and the feisty N wagon is 62.4 inches tall. The wheelbase of the Ioniq 5N is the same as the regular version, namely 118.1 inches. Hyundai tells us that exterior colors for the Hyundai Ioniq 5N will include performance blue in metallic and matte, abyss black pearl, cyber gray metallic, ecotronic GRA, and atlas white in metallic and matte, as well as gravity gold pearl matte orange and Soltronic. Dimensions provided for the Hyundai Ioniq 5N show that it is nearly an inch lower, less than 2 inches wider at the bottom, and 3 inches longer than the regular model, thanks to the N styling it wears. The Ioniq 5N comes in at 185.6 inches long, 76.4 inches wide, and the feisty N wagon is 62.4 inches tall. The wheelbase of the Ioniq 5N is the same as the regular version, namely 118.1 inches. The interior of the Hyundai Ioniq 5N follows the sporty aspirations advertised on the outside. We're told the Ioniq 5N's interior will be similar to other N vehicles with N branding on the seats, door scuff plates, and pedals. The steering wheel gets an N logo for the first time, and there are N buttons on either side for customizable driving modes. These can be set to the driver's liking. The N-Grin Boost button is located at the 3 o'clock position for quick and easy access to bursts of power, and there are paddle shifters for easy use of the N-E-shifter and N-pedal regenerative braking. Feature-wise, the Ioniq 5N won't be left behind. You get a USB port, wireless charging, and Hyundai's connected car navigation cockpit as standard. The latter has dual 12.3-inch screens used for the instrument cluster and infotainment display, but is complemented by N-specific graphics on the Ioniq 5N. This setup will give passengers easy access to Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and the case. Than the Ioniq 5N, perhaps a more expensive sound system. The cabin focuses largely on the driver and the driving experience, with pedals thoughtfully placed for optimal foot contact when driving on the track, oversteer, drifting, power slides, and when two-footed driving is in play. Even the footrests support spirited driving, and the center console is equipped with knee pads and shin supports. If that doesn't indicate how often the driver is expected to drive his car around corners, nothing will. It may be the sportiest model in the range, but even the base Ioniq 5s comes with blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear parking sensors, pedestrian/cyclist detection, intelligent speed limit assist, highway driving assist, and intelligent cruise control, all of which with the N should be the standard for those times when it's considered an everyday performance car. You also get a track state of charge feature, which will calculate battery consumption per lap as you speed around the track. Price of the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5N, which currently costs $61,600. We're expecting a starting MSRP of $63,000 or thereabouts for US customers.